From Bobby Martinez at the River Entertainment Complex in Rancho Mirage, California, it's the Mark and Tony Show, starring Mark Lantero and Tony Pomponia. Tonight's guest, singer Billy Thompson, and country star Brian Scott. Now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your host and stars, Mark and Tony!
We thank you! I wanted to take a page out of Tony's book tonight and say, thank you, everybody, for showing up to the Mark and Tony Show.
Wait a minute.
Or as Tony likes to say, excuse me, the Tony and Marcus Show.
You know, I'm going to tell you one thing. Next time you do that, I'm going to knock you so far up the friggin' side of the room. You know, you're going to see the friggin' horse cart ride on me, okay?
Oh, boy.
Okay, hey, okay. Listen,
thank you, Mark.
Wait a minute. Everybody, listen. Look at this guy, huh? Dapper Dan. He thinks he's a Genovese or something. You know, the mafia people, Genovese?
Maybe a little.
No, so you know what? The other night we went out, and I had this pinstripe suit on. Everybody came up to me and said, hey, Tony, you look like one of the boss men. I said, hey, thank you very much. I'll sign autographs after the night. And all of a sudden tonight he shows up like this. So, you know what? I think he's copying me. What do you guys think, huh? What do you think? He's copying me, right? Yeah. Tony, tell me, huh? But with that said, he really is a Genovese. You know why I know? He has a shovel. The shovel in his garage. The shovel that they used to use to dig, you know, the things that he used to do. But you know, the problem is the shovel's this long. So I said, wait a minute. The shovel's this long. What the hell? How short are these friggin' people, your family over here, the Genoveses? Okay?
Well, wait a second. We're Italian. Italian people are not, you know, stature-wise, we're not 7 feet tall. Look at you. You're no taller than I am. So what are you saying?
But I'm wide. I'm a wide body, okay? When I put my foot in the shovel, it goes...
Yeah, it is pretty wide. So, yeah, go ahead.
Hey, be careful. I'm going to touch your hair, okay? Anyway, look at folks. Great night tonight, right?
It is a fantastic night. Another great show. You're right.
We have so much fun together, right?
We do.
We like poking at one another. Well,
what? No, that did not come out right. No.
Not that.
No. Please take that out of the show. Let me rephrase it.
That's why he comes out first. Okay?
Let me rephrase this for Tony over here. Basically, we just like to have fun. We love the audience.
Yeah.
We love the audience participation. So please chime in, yell, whatever you need to do. But we want to thank you for coming on to the show tonight. We want to thank Mark, our MC,
absolutely,
our crew, and of course, Mr. Sonny Veloci. So Tony, what do we always say? We'll be right back.
Kimball's unique boutique, located in beautiful downtown Palm Springs, is for women who are not afraid to attract attention. Our clothing is feminine, flirty, fun, and fabulous. Get the latest look. Large selection of jewelry, hats, and much more. Personalized service inspires our customers to keep coming back. Kimball's Boutique, across from the Hyatt in beautiful Palm Springs. We look forward to having you shop with us, and don't forget to mention the Mark and Tony Show for your 20% discount on your purchase.
Amp Cat City, local sports lounge with a festive outdoor patio, pool table, and darts. Serving a fine selection of craft cocktails, wine, draft beer, and light bar bites. Nightly entertainment with Angelique the Gorgeous for Thursday night drag bingo for charity and the shadiest drag show in Cat City on Saturday nights. KJ Francie for Friday night karaoke. Stay for hot desert disco after the show. Visit our website, ampcatcity.com.
IW Live proudly presents an evening of elegance starring the desert's rising star, Mark Antonelli, and former Broadway star, Patricia Welch, celebrating the most beautiful and elegant music from around the world. Every Friday and Saturday, make your reservations now.
My heart burdened be, then I am still.
Welcome back, everybody. I have the honor to introduce our first guest. He's a singer we've been blessed with. He also lives here in the Coachella Valley. He's been all around the world. He's a member of the Drifters. And appearing solo, I want everybody to warm welcome applause here for Mr. Billy Thompson. Give it up, everybody.
You can dance every day is what they got. Gives you the eye, let him hold you tight. You can smile, every smile for the man who holds your hand beneath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and say the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home, and in whose arms you're gonna be. My, darling, say the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Don't you feel it when we touch? Ooh, I'll never ever let you go. Oh, I love you oh so much. You can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone, and it's time to go. If he asks if you're all alone, can he take you home? You must tell him no. And don't forget who's taking you home, and in whose arms you're gonna be. My, darling, say the last dance for me. Ooh, say. So don't forget who's taking you home, and in whose arms you're gonna be. My, darling, say the last dance for me. Hey, say the last dance for me. My, say the last dance for me. Save it, baby, yeah.
Hey! How about you doing Thompson?
Well, the question I want to ask right off the bat is, I understand you were in the production of the Martin Luther King, and I think the audience,
Today.
even though this show is going to be airing probably about 3 weeks from now, today is truly the day for Martin Luther King.
Correct,
So, again, like I just referenced, the show will probably air maybe 3 weeks from now, I'm guessing. But if you could give a little background and a backdrop of what your thoughts were and everything, and even today and everything. Let us hear a little history on your part with this, please.
Well, like I said, I was born in Mississippi, Tennessee, and then I moved to California back in 1978 in LA. And it was very difficult getting started because that was when disco had come in, and it disrupted the whole live entertainment industry. And so you found big stars working small clubs. You found DJs working all the clubs that we had worked, so things went down. I had to go down for a while. I had to get a job for a while too. Got several jobs, as a matter of fact, about 10 years. And after that, the music started coming back, and slowly I got back into it. But during that time, there was a period in which I did some acting. One of the roles that I had was a Martin Luther King role, which was a wonderful, wonderful role. Wow. It was very emotional, and it was written by a lady named Miss Dina Anderson.
A lot of preparation for that role too, I guess. A lot of history, a lot of studying for that, wasn't there?
Oh my goodness, yeah. It was a very, very stressful kind of period, but it was a wonderful role to play. But just very. As a matter of fact, there was a write-up in Time magazine on it. L.A. Times on it.
Okay.
Really, at that time. How about that, folks?
Yeah.
Give him a hand for that, huh?
Anyway, after that, I had some people calling me from Spain to join at that time it was a Platters group. No, I'm sorry, the Drifters group. And so I turned down because the King was such a stressful thing.
I would imagine that
I had to get away from it.
Right?
It did.
Yeah.
It was very emotional. Right. You look out there, you see people crying.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because you're doing your job. You're doing your
very
work.
Emotional.
Yeah, very emotional. Anyway, it just got to be a little bit too much.
Okay.
So when I got the idea to just be a singer again, I chose that. And that's when I went to Europe, went to Spain.
Wow.
And I stayed there for about 20 years. I met my wife there, one lovely wife.
Wow.
There.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Give your wife some props. What's her name?
Cindy!
Yeah,
Stand up, baby.
Stand up.
Stand up, baby. Yeah.
She is. Lovely.
Beautiful woman.
Anyway, 20 years. We came back 2012 when I came back here. And it was a very unusual thing because it's kind of people don't think about when you go out of your own country for 20 years and you come back, there's a kind of a shock thing, and you have to get used to everything all over again.
What was the biggest change that you saw when you came back? I mean, you referenced shock, but what was the biggest thing you can take away from, I mean, that you see when you came back here?
And what year was that, by the way?
2012 I came back.
2012, huh?
Yeah.
My biggest thing was if you don't speak the language that fluently over the years, you lose a lot. So it was like conversationally, you had to kind of catch up with where all the phrases and all the little things that everybody was doing and what works. And that was a part of that whole change for me too, to get back and get used to that conversation. Anyway, yeah.
And then the Drifters.
The Drifters?
I mean, how did that all come about?
Geez.
I mean, and how long and your time frame and everything
Oh,
with that?
well, the Drifters, it was a blessing because I worked a huge restaurant spectacular, they call it. It seated about 2,500 people. Okay. And they had a Las Vegas type show. They had about 10 acts in that show. And some of them were doing acrobatics, and some were dancers. They had Spanish dancers. They had the Irish dancers, with the taps and all that stuff.
Tap dancers.
And then they had weightlifters, and then they had Tiger.
Wow.
Tiger.
And
other animals. It was a big show. It was a huge show, and it ran I was there in that show about 12 years.
Okay.
But you know what? I want to say one thing before we're done. Is he has given us an opportunity last, 2, 3, 4 years. Our good friend Bill Beck and Dixie Beck, he's performed at their annual Christmas party.
Yeah. Right.
He's been a treasure for all of us. Enjoy his music.
He's a fantastic entertainer, everybody.
Thank you
He's
so
a
much.
gentleman, and we got the chance to see his lovely wife out in the audience.
Yes.
So,
Mark
Say
and
it.
Tony Show, another gift. Here we go. Right?
Thank you.
Our guy.
all right, we'll be right back, everybody, with this gift.
Come join us at the all-new Bobby Bettina's restaurant at the River in Rancho Mirage. Our menu features a broad selection of Mexican and American food choices available in the dining area and at the bar, and our fabulous happy hour from 4 to 6 p.m. 7 days a week. Bobby Bettina's is located on Highway 111 and Bob Hope Drive. Whether it's a nice quiet dinner for two or out with the gang, it's Bobby Bettina's, the place to be for a great time.
The saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words. At GRA's Visions, we create photography that speaks volumes and comes across loud and clear. Specializing in beautiful portraiture, we also offer photographic excellence from corporate to candid, in banquets or backyards, and from formal to fun. GRA's Visions is the only real answer to your photographic needs. So if you want it to look great, call 760-218-1938.
Kimball's Unique Boutique, located in beautiful downtown Palm Springs, is for women who are not afraid to attract attention. Our clothing is feminine, flirty, fun, and fabulous. Get the latest look. Large selection of jewelry, hats, and much more. Personalized service inspires our customers to keep coming back. Kimball's Boutique, across from the Hyatt in beautiful Palm Springs. We look forward to having you shop with us, and don't forget to mention the Mark and Tony Show for your 20% discount on your purchase.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, again. I have the honor once again to introduce our next guest. He's a gifted country singer. He performs everywhere around the valley. He's been at the Runway, Pete's Hideaway, amongst other venues. Great singer, great country singer. Please give a warm applause for Mr. Brian Scott.
Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above. For a moment, all the world was right. How could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye. And I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Yes, our lives, it's better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd had to miss the dance. Holding you, I held everything for a moment. Wasn't I the king? But if I'd only known how the king would fall, hey, who's to say? You know, I might have changed it all. And I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Yes, our lives, it's better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd had to miss the yes, our lives, it's better left to chance. I couldn't miss the pain, but I'd had to miss the dance.
IW Live proudly presents an evening of elegance starring the desert's rising star, Mark Antonelli, and former Broadway star, Patricia Welch, celebrating the most beautiful and elegant music from around the world. Every Friday and Saturday, make your reservations now.
My heart burdened deep, then I am still.
Amp Cat City, local sports lounge with a festive outdoor patio, pool table, and darts. Serving a fine selection of craft cocktails, wine, draft beer, and light bar bites. Nightly entertainment with Angelique the Gorgeous for Thursday night drag bingo for charity and the shadiest drag show in Cat City on Saturday nights. KJ Francie for Friday night karaoke. Stay for hot desert disco after the show. Visit our website, ampcatcity.com.
The Wine Lounge, trendy mid-century style lounge with outdoor patio, with mountain views, serving a large selection of wines, cocktails, and light foods, entertainment and special events with Leanne on Monday nights. The Wine Lounge. You can check our website, thewinelounge.com.
Thank you, guys.
Check that, man. Ryan Scott, born in Tustin, California. Spent some time in Oklahoma as well, right?
I did.
You take it from here, brother.
Okay, well, now that I am, the first question. This is an important question, everybody, so I want you all to listen. I'm going to read this specifically.
Okay.
Tell us about the karaoke battle, USA.
Oh,
that to me is a very interesting. I'm even going to put the big card down. The floor is yours. The glasses are off.
All right. Well,
Take it.
Karaoke Battle USA was a show on ABC TV where we went all around the United States looking for local talent in bars of all places. I was able to work with Carney Wilson from Wilson Phillips.
Wow.
and Joey Fatone from NSYNC, and I was one of the judges on the television show.
How was it with those two?
Oh my God!
There's stories right there alone, right?
Oh man, I could tell if we had a couple hours, and if Tony could buy us some drinks, we could talk about that.
We're up to 5 rounds, everybody.
But yeah, we just had a great time. I was blessed to be honored to be a part of that show, only because I was one of the winners of the 2010 Karaoke World Champions.
Wow.
Congratulations.
So, yeah, so
Give
that
it up,
was
everybody.
How about
Really?
that, huh?
Come on.
I mean,
Yeah.
is that a surprise? Did you hear it tonight? Come on.
So when I came back, I started judging all of the local contests for the next season, and then that's when ABC decided to do a television show on it. They flew me to Boston, had me audition for it, said it would be a 1 in a million shot because we want famous folks to do it, and I wasn't quite that famous yet. So I auditioned for them, threw caution to the wind, and 6 months later I was on that television show with
Wow.
them. Yeah.
Please, everybody, give it up again.
Pretty cool.
Just so everybody understands, it's one thing performing, it's another thing to get the executives and everybody to align to get on a show.
100%.
The fact that he made the show, performed on it, and has a history with it is a task within itself. Please, give it up.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. A lot of fun, a lot of stories.
And here he is with us in our wonderful desert.
You guys are doing great. Let me just tell you guys that this is so cool with the audience and everything. These guys are awesome.
I tell you,
They are. We're working on it over here.
I'm a little worried about it, a little expensive, but no, seriously. You know what? It is so cool. That's the whole premise of our show. We want to bring out the best of the best in our desert. Look at this. Look at this man.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We are so lucky to have you in our desert.
Thank you. I'm
Brian.
thrilled to be here,
Yeah,
guys.
an
I just
incredible
moved back
voice.
from Oklahoma, so I'm.
So how long have you been back?
I've been back for 3 months.
And we followed you on Facebook
Yes.
when you were doing doing the COVID and stuff.
Oklahoma was great. I loved it, but unfortunately, my father had passed away, so I moved back.
Yeah.
We're sorry to hear
it
that.
just didn't feel right to us. So this has always been my home base, and my support system and my fans and my family have all been here in the desert.
Well, just so you know, the family that's sitting in that audience, and Tony and myself and everybody, we thank you.
Yep.
You're
Thank
very
you so
welcome.
much.
I love you guys.
Really do.
Thank you, man.
As well, why don't you tell us a little bit about where you're performing these days? In the
Well, I'm so fortunate to be able to be doing Wednesdays and Saturdays from 7 to 10 at Pete's Hideaway here in Palm Springs.
Everybody knows Pete's Hideaway.
It's a great
Yeah.
venue.
Yeah, that's
Great
my
venue.
home.
Our buddy Pete
Yeah.
and Wendy, huh? Yep.
Wendy Patterson,
Yeah, we were just there over the weekend.
They're so great. They're so welcoming to me, and they've always given me a home
Yes.
for my music. So I'm thrilled to be able to be a part of their team.
As
You like
well
it?
as.
Yeah.
You like it back here again?
There's nothing
I know
like
you
the
feel
desert.
like it's home, but I mean, Oklahoma's weather,
Oklahoma-
California's weather,
Well,
big difference.
I bought a big old house out there, thought it would be the grandest thing. It wasn't. This is so much more about what I am as far as
There you go.
being humble and being, a good old country boy. This feels like home to me.
so you've been singing from a child, I'm guessing,
I have been
right?
singing all of my life. I didn't get into country music until Garth Brooks hit the scenes, and I thought, oh my God, I want to be that guy. So I
Good
kind of
person to learn from.
mimicked a little bit of what he did, put my own style into it, and I've been doing it ever since.
The thing I noticed about him is this. I have to say this. We know our boy Mark Antonelli and the lane he's in and where he's going. Country western. This guy here to me is like, he is the bomb, man. Come on. Have you ever heard? I mean, come on.
Your voice is very powerful.
This guy's
very-
voice is fabulous.
I was just commenting, his voice is very powerful.
come on, man.
It's crisp, it's
Unbelievable.
clean. His presence, everything.
taking him on the road,
telling you,
y'all. I'm
he's
taking
ready
him
to
on
go.
the road.
If you haven't watched a show called Yellowstone, he's right off Yellowstone. I'm telling you. Here he is.
So what we're gonna do? We have a new show. Hoss Cartwright, Little Joe, and Brian.
They're way funnier than I am, trust me.
You know what?
Oh boy, I'm blushing for all three of us right now. Say it, Tony. Go ahead.
Well, I know we're on 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I can't say it anymore. So we're all good.
Listen, everybody, I want to thank Brian for being on the show.
Yeah, seriously, yeah.
You're a fantastic singer.
you,
So
guys.
we're going to be right back, everybody. Thank you.
You got it.
Come join us at the all-new Bobby Bettina's restaurant at the river in Rancho Mirage. Our menu features a broad selection of Mexican and American food choices available in the dining area and at the bar, and our fabulous happy hour from 4 to 6 p.m. 7 days a week. Bobby Bettina's is located on Highway 111 and Bob Hope Drive. Whether it's a nice quiet dinner for two or out with the gang, it's Bobby Bettina's, the place to be for a great time.
The saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words. At GRA's Visions, we create photography that speaks volumes and comes across loud and clear. Specializing in beautiful portraiture, we also offer photographic excellence from corporate to candid, in banquets or backyards, and from formal to fun. GRA's Visions is the only real answer to your photographic needs. So if you want it to look great, call 760-218-1938.
The Wine Lounge, trendy mid-century style lounge with outdoor patio, with mountain views, serving a large selection of wines, cocktails, and light foods, entertainment and special events with Leanne on Monday nights. The Wine Lounge. You can check our website, thewinelounge.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I got to say this. You know what? Our star, Marco Antonelli, has been so fortunate on several occasions to be on stage with
David Foster.
Yeah. You know what? And by the time this show airs, we just had an opportunity to see you again at the McCallum Theater.
Yeah.
Performing with David Foster.
Yes, 100%.
Can you believe that? Wow.
Thank you.
So this is a segment that we normally close the show on, but Tony and I wanted to vote this part
Yes.
to let Mark explain the experience that you had with David Foster.
Well, this was my third kind of round with David, and it was certainly an honor every single time. And this time was no different. It was even more so because I was able to sit second row to watch the whole thing. So to have him recognize me and to call me by name and to have him have me sing twice for him was in the same night was really something special. So,
You know, Mark, I'm going to tell you something. You are a star.
Thank
you are just blossoming.
Thank you. With the help of everybody, and it's been really. Thank you guys.
We are so fortunate to have him
it's
part of our
great.
team.
So real quickly though, too, before we cancel out, where are you performing when you're here locally?
Fridays and Saturdays, I'm at Indian Wells Resort Hotel at IW Live, and then on Thursdays at Chef George's Picasso Lounge. We love you, Chef George. We miss you, man.
Yeah.
Perfect. Important that we said that. So, as a close to the show, the three of us always say, "Oh, Sonny Veloci, our guru over there, showing."
In February?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be.
We're gonna extend the ending now.
Yeah. Rehearsals start in 2 weeks for the Andrea Bocelli concert in Las
How
Vegas.
about that?
So
Wow.
at
And you know what? We have to say one thing from the Tre Amici. Good night!